for your budget and for your sanity. By the time you get back to your house in January and you're looking at like, why is my credit card bill so high? Why is the statement so high? You see what I'm saying? We don't want that this year. We really don't want that. I've been there really badly. You got to get creative when the money's just not there, okay? Hey everyone. Y'all know I literally love to talk about finances, so let's get straight into it. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith and I'm a SHEIN. Very weird to say because I just got married about 6 months ago, but right now we're doing FAITHMAS, as you saw from the intro, and today we're going to go over some ways that you can save money during the holidays. I have not done one of these like how to save, how to budget that wasn't like me showing you guys exactly how to budget on an Excel sheet in a while, so very excited. But I do have my notes over here because I want to make sure I get everything right for you guys. And if you guys stay to the end, you guys can see what my hair looks like underneath this wig. Before I start, actually, let's kind of talk about why I feel like I'm qualified to give this advice. So I want to say my last 2 years of college, I went into some severe debt because I would people please and try to get everybody gifts. So I'd be like, well, if I don't get this person a gift and they get me a gift, they're gonna think girl, at the end of the day, it's your money, it's your budget, okay? Like, and I was budgeting, but then by the time November and December came and I'd want to get gifts for any and everybody, you know, it's like, let's get a little choosy. And I got into such severe debt that my credit card, I was not paying it off fast enough. My credit card was like, hey, you still need to pay us back, but we are going to close your card. Oh. Okay. So I feel like I'm kind of qualified to do this. And the thing is, like, ever since I was 22, I kind of got selective on whose Christmas I went to, who got presents, who just got a hug, who just got a Merry Christmas. Because at the end of the day, it's just who you choose. And if you end up getting a gift, cool. Like, thank you so much. Like, maybe I can take you out to dinner in the summer, you know, when I got it like that. But right now, this is actually pissing me off. This is pissing me off. But right now, I just don't, you know, and you shouldn't have to go out of your way to make yourself broke to appease everybody else when it's a minor thing in their life for you getting them a gift and them getting you a gift, just like nothing to their budget because they're established, you know. So that was me. I was trying to get gifts from everybody, and then even the gifts that I was getting, I felt like it wasn't enough, and it was just like people pleasing on a level that I would not wish for my worst enemy. Okay, now I don't have a worst enemy, girl. This is what happens when I flip the screen because it's my first time filming on an iPad this way, and I'm just looking at myself. And anyways, let's get into it. So number one, buy small customized gifts ahead of time, okay? This can also mean DIY, but right now, SHEIN, like if you do it today, it'll get here before Christmas. Even without like rush shipping, okay? Cause I did it, cause I got my sisters some customized gifts. I got them some cute little customized like jewelry holders, and why do people make sounds with their cars like that? Little jewelry holders, and it has the initial of their name, except for my mom, because my mom gets M for mommy. And then it has their nickname that I call them on it. And it's just super cute. It's very customized, but it's literally less than $5. Or, you know, let's say you're watching this way too close to Christmas, go to Five Below. And that's what they get, okay? If you really want to get somebody a gift. If you don't, just be like, hey girl, like, actually, I'm gonna get to it. Let your family and friends know that, like, hey, this Christmas, I will be getting everybody cookies because I am saving up to pay off my debt. Or I'm saving up to go on a summer trip, you know? And you don't even actually have to explain yourself. If you do want to, you can do those things like that. Like, hey, let's set the precedent so you're not anxious by the time you get to Christmas and everybody's expecting gifts and it's like, JK, y'all, JK. So up to you how you want to do that, but I'm trying to give you some ways to make it a little bit easier. I'm not centered, it's irritating me. Also, when you're buying these gifts, and I know it's hard because credit cards are that growth, okay, especially with points. But getting points, and you can't even pay off the money that got you the points, what's the point of getting the points? You see what I'm saying? What's the point? Only buy these gifts that you're going to get with cash or debit card. Now, for me, it would be the pot calling the kettle black, because I'm obviously using my debit card, but I am using Quad Pay. I wish I could say, and this video is sponsored by Quad Pay. It actually is one of my goals because I love Quad Pay so much. It's actually called Zip. But basically, you can pay in 4 at literally any store you want. If you guys want a step-by-step, please just DM me on Instagram, faith.animashawn. Literally, those pay in 4 apps are so great. And the thing with Zip is that you can just, it just adds $4. It doesn't add interest, it just adds $4. And as long as you pay on time every 2 weeks, you are good, okay? So that's how I've been paying for my stuff because, like, yes, I feel financially stable, but not to the point where I'm buying $250 shopping hauls in one go. No, because that's my gift to myself, like a whole new wardrobe for completing FAITHMAS, but I haven't completed FAITHMAS, hence why I'm doing this at Sunday night, and you guys are going to see this outfit a few different times, for this hair a few different times, because I'm going to be batch filming right now. Also, list out the people you're getting gifts for. List them out, okay? And think about a few things. Have they reached out to you in the past 6 months? Okay, do you really value their relationships that much to where if they didn't get you a gift, no, or if you didn't get them a gift, they'd be mad? And if they would be mad, I think we got to second guess that friendship or that relationship, because why are you mad? Because I'm trying to prioritize my finances for my future. You know, you got to really think about that. A real friend would be like, girl, that's okay, girl. We know we both on the grind type vibes. That's a friend, okay? So if a friend just popped in your brain that would get mad if you didn't get her a gift, think about it, girl. Think about it. I've been loving this. This is actually one of my favorite things. Also, for the actual holidays, when you go, honestly, you might be actually watching this during the time you're actually in your hometown, but before you get back to your hometown, plan it out. So I'm going to my hometown for 2 weeks, okay? So I'm actually making an itinerary of like who I'm meeting for lunch, when I need to grab groceries, what days I need to cook using the groceries, and I'm budgeting all that out. And also think about who is going to be inviting you to things. Also think about that friend who be inviting you out to stuff 2 hours before, and start learning how to tell them no. Because when you leave the house, you automatically spend $100 to $200. It's automatic, especially if you're out with your hometown friends. Shots on me vibes. Shots on me, especially if you go out to the club. Now for me, I'm gonna be at my best friend's house making tamales, okay? That don't cost a dime, and I'm gonna eat good after, and I can spend time with the family. 3 birds, 1 stone, you know? So you kind of have to get like really intense about how you're planning when you go back to your hometown, because it could get very pricey very quickly, because your mom's like, oh, let's go shopping, or like, are you paying? Like, just clarify. Make sure you ask those clarifying questions. Also, you're probably going to be invited to a lot of things. Pick your top 3, and everything else say, hey girl, unfortunately won't be able to make it. See you next year. See you next summer, whenever you do go back to your hometown. Will that be a lie? Who knows? But at least you're trying. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, let's say you really want to make that top 3 events to a top 5. Maybe those other top 2, you can change to be like, hey, can we just have like a craft night? Can we have a movie night? Can we just go have a picnic in the park? You know, something on the cheaper end that you can kind of budget how much it's going to cost. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's super, super, super duper important for your budget and for your sanity. By the time you get back to your house in January and you're looking at like, why is my credit card bill so high? Why is the statement so high? You see what I'm saying? We don't want that this year. We really don't want that. I've been there really badly. So if you're a little bit last minute and you have not bought your flights yet, I do want you to rethink. Is it feasible? Is your car in good enough condition to drive? If it is, think about a road trip, because me and my husband, we're saving up for a house, and we were going to do 2 $800 flights and a rental car and gas and whatever we spent when we got to Houston for Thanksgiving. Instead, we did a road trip. It was, I think, less than $300 of gas, maybe less than $200. I drove for 3 hours and he drove the rest of the way, the other 18 hours. Think about if that's feasible. If it's not, try Frontier. Here's the thing with Frontier, though. You do have to pay for them bags, so it might give Southwest just because of the bags. But if you don't really care about space and you have clothes at home, I would say do Frontier and just pack your toiletries and travel size things in your backpack and call that a day, because it'll be way more cheaper, okay? And realistically, you pack to go home for the holidays, but are you really doing that much to where you need a full-on suitcase? I know I do, because one literal carry-on suitcase I'm taking to give all those clothes, everything that encapsulates that bag will be going to my sister, because I'm getting a whole new wardrobe. Well, I'm buying myself a whole new wardrobe. And then the other bag is going to be filled with gifts. And then a section of the suitcase is going to be filled with clothes. Because I know myself, like, I'm just going to be hanging out with my sisters and my besties. It literally didn't give full-on outfits. It didn't. I'm not going nowhere. I really, like, we just have to be very honest with ourselves to save ourselves money. You see what I'm saying? I know this one is going to hurt. I do understand this one is going to hurt, especially for the Christmas girlies. But you don't really need that tree. If you haven't bought one now, and it's December 2nd, is it? I'll correct it down here if it's not. You don't need a tree. It is an added expense, on top of an added expense because you have to buy out the decorations, on top of an added expense because you have to plug in the lights for the electricity. Now, if you have kids, I feel like that's a different thing, because it's like the joy and the spirit and the, like, excitement of Christmas. But if that baby is 1, 2, maybe even 3, I think that baby could just watch some Cocoa Melon. I'm sure they got trees on there. Call that a day. It's either, is that baby gonna get a 4th gift, or the baby gonna see a tree? I don't think that baby's gonna remember a tree. And I'm sure the grandma or one of your in-laws has a tree that, if you really want to take pictures, they got pictures. And they probably understand your financial situation. Hopefully that, fingers crossed that you have good in-laws. Anyways, also, to the tree thing, to the tree point, you can literally, after this Christmas, all those Christmas trees go on sale. Buy one, you know for sure you have one for next year, because they're going to be dirt cheap, okay? If you're going to your hometown, which I'm sure a lot of y'all are, I do want you to just budget for a few dinners and lunches, because your friends are going to want to see you. Your family is going to want to go out. It's honestly inevitable, okay? You're not just going to stay inside the entire time, and if you do, shout out to you, okay? But just budget for a few dinners and lunches. Reach out like, hey mom, like, on the 27th, are you thinking about going to the movies? Kind of think back to the last time you went to your hometown during Christmas and the holidays, and try to budget. Like, I know my mom for sure is going to want to go see Moana 2. Let me just budget for those movie tickets. I know for sure my uncle's going to want to go shopping with me. Let me just budget for that. Let me just let him know ahead of time. Hey, I'm trying to save up to pay off this credit card debt, or hey, I'm just trying to get my finances together. I won't be able to do that. You just got to get real humble, and that's only if they ask why. If they don't ask why, just be like, hey, won't be able to make it this time around. Love you. See you actually at Christmas. You see what I'm saying? Just got to get really blunt and like, this is what I'm doing. And if you want to pay for it, cool. If they offer, cool. But if you're not cool with that, then you're just sitting at the house chilling, and you can catch up on Netflix. That's what that means. If you're not staying at your parents' house, you also do need a budget for some groceries, because if you don't budget for groceries, you will be eating out for 2 weeks straight, or however long you stay there. So I do think that's just a good idea, just to budget for some groceries. We're staying at an Airbnb, and the nights that we aren't going out, which will be a lot of the nights, I'm gonna get groceries for us so I can just cook and call that a day. Now, if your budget is very tight, I'm talking about like zip, shut, tight, you know, you can do experience-based gifts, and they also can have you can redeem this in 6 months when I'm more financially stable, fingers crossed. You see what I'm saying? And if you subscribe, because I have been saying that, if you subscribe, I'm sure, and you listen to me with my budgeting videos, I think we could get there. I think we can get there. I think we could get there. And I'm not going to hold you. Also, if you not only subscribe, but watch my zero-based budgeting videos, and also comment any and all questions you have, I think we could get there. I do think we can get there. So, for example, 1 coupon for a picnic at the park in 6 months. All expenses paid. You see what I'm saying? It's fun. It's cute. You can make a cute little like drawing. You can make a cute little like customized card. And it's not going to cost much, but except for some paper and some crayons. You see what I'm saying? Only if you're a good drawer. Even if you're not, it's the thought that counts type vibes. You see what I'm saying? It shows that you put the heart and the effort into it, and it confirms that the next time you come to your hometown, or the next time y'all see each other, it's confirmed that you guys can see each other for a picnic. You know? Because like friendships, the older you get, the more you cherish them. Good God Almighty. Okay? Another one is 1 coupon for a all expenses paid lunch in the summer when you come back to your hometown. Just like make like, you can redeem them in 6 months or next Christmas. They'll cherish that. They'll be like, girl, thank you so much. I understand your finances. Cool. I understand we both grinding. And they They might not even get you a gift. You see what I'm saying? And they'll be like, let's go half, you know, depending on the friend. If you just want to do something that week and you don't want to have to like do like a redeem in 6 months, 8-9 months type vibe, you can also just be like, hey girl, I saw this thing on Eventbrite. Let's go and we can just hang out, and that'll be like our Christmas gift to each other. Like, I'll get the tickets, you buy the food, cool. Or like, get creative is what I'm saying. You gotta get creative when the money's just not there, okay? So you do not go into credit card debt that you literally can't pay off until June. Learn from me, okay? Learn from me. Finally, okay? You do need to get into Google Sheets or Excel. I prefer Google Sheets because I work in Excel and just like, I'm not trying to get into work right now. You need to set a holiday budget that includes gifts for everybody. I don't care if they're $1.50. Gifts for everybody. And also make some wiggle room. Like maybe $5 for everybody. Travel costs. This includes luggage. This includes food in the airport. This includes snacks for the airport. This includes anything that by the time you leave your house to the time you get to the house in your wherever you're going for the holidays, that's how much that's going to cost approximately. Add like maybe a 15 to 20% buffer because you truly never know. Budget for food, those lunches and those dinners and those snacks that you know you're for sure going to buy when you're in your hometown, that you can only get that food in the hometown. Because I have that. Filibertos, Salad and Go, El Pollo Loco. Big 3 for me. I'm so excited for some El Pollo Loco. Oh, I'm so excited. Filiberto. I'm so excited. Keep track of this spending in your Google Sheets, not your Notes app. Because your Notes app is not calculating everything continuously. You write everything that you think is going to cost and you put that money away. Obviously, we only have like 1 paycheck. Potentially 2 paychecks if you're getting paid this Friday before Christmas. Put some money aside that aligns to those Google Sheet columns, cells, and even take out cash if you have to envelope it. If you have to envelope it, use enveloped. What the frick is that? Envelope it.
Good God Almighty.
Anyways, do not put in your Notes app. Okay, it's gonna get lost in the sauce because there's gonna be 17 more random Notes app entries, and you're gonna lose sight of it, and then it's inevitably going to give credit card debt. So learn from me, girl. Learn from me as your big sister. It's crazy because I've always been a big sister, but like now that I'm 25, I really feel like, yeah, that's my title for sure, for real. Okay, and I hope you guys like enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of it. Please comment down below. This FAITHMAS is no joke, posting for 31 days straight, and I was sick for a month and a half, a little bit loco. Commenting just really helps the algorithm, and I'm really trying to hit 20K. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, you can see my wig taken off right now because I'm gonna film a few more videos and then I'm gonna take off the wig, and this clip is going to be at the end of every single sit down video. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for FAITHMAS Day. Who knows? Bye. If you haven't got a U-part wig yet, this is your sign. So I had to film a few videos for Vlogmas. Look at my hair. Okay, very cute, very fun. Are we ready to see what the back, what it looks like? Are we ready to see what it looks like? Let's go. So I put a cute, honestly, if you have a U-part wig and you're just a lazy girl, like you're a lazy natural, this is for you, okay? So you're gonna take this bad boy off, and you're gonna need a lot of these, okay? It doesn't look too crazy from this angle, okay? But look at this angle. Okay. Not a paid actor, okay? I'm actually deep conditioning under here. Honestly, if you need any sign, this is her. This is her. Are you kidding? Are we kidding? Go ahead and get you one. Go ahead and get you one.